He said the program wasn't just for convenience, but instead helped people stay in their own homes and be independent. And the Meals on Wheels program, Bob believed, was an example of institutional commitment leveraged by people who wanted to make a difference. Bob passed away in 2011, and his family and we want to continue to honor his legacy by creating an award to be presented to someone who embodies those same values of wanting to make a difference, of wanting to make a difference by ensuring that homebound seniors and adults with disabilities have good meals and can maintain full, independent lives. And our clients have had full lives. You know, we have clients who have fought wars, they have made steel, they have built Mack trucks, they have organized the church bazaars, they have raised children, they have nurtured their grandchildren. And it's Meals on Wheels' responsibility and time to nourish them as well. And that's what we're all about, and that's what you are helping us do. So thank you. Using Bob Wood's name and remembering his active concern for his neighbors and community, this award recognizes a volunteer whose outstanding commitment to Meals on Wheels recalls the best traditions of our past, serves our present, and sets the standard for the next generation of community advocates. We present the award this evening to someone who has exhibited those values over 3 decades. The first annual Bob Wood Legacy Award is being presented to Mary Ann Johnson. Mary Ann has been an active volunteer at many organizations in our community. And for 30 years, she has developed, maintained, and shared her passion for Meals on Wheels, which serves 450 seniors and adults with disabilities each weekday. Mary Ann started delivering as a delivery volunteer in 1985 and delivered for 15 years. She also served on our board twice for a total of 12 years. And we only invite people back for a second term if they did a really good job the first time. And when I went to her in 99 or 2000 with an idea for an event, sort of loose, Mary Ann took it on. She came up with the name. She went to her sister to do the design, the whole theme. And under her chairing for 15 years, this is now the 16th year, the event has raised $316,000 for Meals on Wheels. So when we were looking for someone to give this award to, we didn't have to look far. She was right here all the time. So it is my great pleasure to present this award to Mary Ann. I might add that the award is a beautiful crystal bowl, and this was created by Peter Yenowin, who is here this evening, as a matter of fact. And he said he was so inspired by the whole idea of Meals on Wheels and the connectedness of all the people. And he said that the people would like whoosh down from their lives and pick up meals and go deliver them and spend a few moments with people. He said it's the most uplifting and inspirational kind of thing. So this is all about the connectedness of the people who come and deliver and the people who receive meals. And it's that wonderful sense of community that is continued. And that was Bob Wood's legacy as well. And we're delighted to present this award to Mary Ann.
Now this is really pretty. Thank you. I am flattered, honored, and humbled. I thank the Bob Wood Legacy Project for choosing to honor the role of the volunteer in feeding the hungry, those of us attempting to follow in Bob's footsteps. Incidentally, there are 1,020 such volunteers at this agency alone. Now, briefly, I promise, because there's still more bidding to be done, I will tell you how I joined and why I stayed for 30 years. When my husband Doug and I moved to the Lehigh Valley in 1980, I joined the Medical Society. This organization has been delivering meals on Thursdays since 1975. They're still doing it. I teamed up with my dear friend Eileen Ufberg, and we had a jolly time delivering meals together. Anyone who knows Eileen knows that jolly is one of her favorite words. At about the same time, my husband's Aunt Bee retired from her secretarial position in Detroit and moved to Phoenix. Aunt Bee was not poor, but she did have some physical limitations. I couldn't help Aunt Bee in Phoenix, but I could certainly help someone else's loved one here in the Lehigh Valley. I've continued to volunteer at this agency because Pam and her most capable team run a most effective operation. They take their fiduciary responsibility very seriously. The entire staff is kind and compassionate to each other, to the clients, and to the volunteers. Finally, graciously, I should confess that I'm really quite selfish because in giving, I have received so much more in return. Now, let's get back to eating and drinking and being charitable.
Thank you. Another round of applause for Mary Ann.